Hi, I'm Carl from Abt, and in this video I'm going to give you a closer look at Sonos' newest speaker for 2023, the Move 2. If you're in the market for a portable speaker that sounds great and has a long-lasting battery, you're going to want to stick around. The Move 2 is the replacement for the original Move, which was released in late 2019, and gets some updates that make it a really great option in the portable Bluetooth speaker category. Starting off with the design, you won't notice any major differences from the last gen. It's just a hair taller at 9.53 inches, while the original was 9.44, but the width is the same at 6.29 inches, depth is the same at 4.96 inches, and it weighs 6.61 pounds. So it's not necessarily a speaker you're going to throw into a pocket or a purse, but it is small enough to fit in a larger bag or backpack if you plan on taking it farther than your backyard, or you can use the hand grip that's built into the back. For color choices, you've got either black or white, just like the first gen, but there's also going to be an olive finish eventually for a different look, and with all the colors you get this handy little docking cradle in the box. On the top are several touch controls, and these do differ slightly from the original. The first thing you might notice is the volume slider, which we first saw on the Era 100 and 300. Sliding your finger across this will gently raise or lower the volume. You can also tap on the volume buttons on either end, or if you want to quickly change the volume, you can press and hold on either side. You've also got buttons for play, pause, skipping back and forth through tracks, and finally, there's a button for turning voice services like Sonos Voice Control or Amazon Alexa on and off. On the back, you'll see a couple more buttons. There's a power button that can be used to turn it on and off or to put it to sleep, but it will also go into sleep mode after 30 minutes of being off the charging base while there's no music playing. Then you have a Bluetooth button that you can use to pair it with a Bluetooth device like a phone or tablet. And finally, there's a universal microphone switch that you can use to turn off all the features that use the microphones, including auto true play tuning. At the bottom, you'll also see another feature that carried over from the original Move, a USB-C connection, but unlike the original Move, it's not just for charging the speaker. Now you can also use it as a line-in connection, another addition we saw in the Era 100 and 300. You will need a separate line-in adapter from Sonos, but if you add that, you can connect a turntable with a built-in preamp, a CD player, or a number of other audio devices that don't have Bluetooth built in, which makes it a little more versatile than the original. But speaking of Bluetooth, that's one of the other features that gets an update. The Move 2 features Bluetooth 5.0 versus 4.1 that was on the original, and they also upgraded the Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi 6 for a better connection and improved battery life. Now, another handy feature that comes along with the improved battery life is that the Move 2 can also charge other devices off of it. It has a 3100 milliamp hour battery built in that not only gets you up to 24 hours of playback, but you can use some of that extra battery life to charge another device that might be getting low. As far as additional features go, like I mentioned earlier, you get those voice controls from Amazon and Sonos that can be used together or independently. The benefit of Sonos voice controls are that they're stored locally, so nothing goes to the cloud, which does make it more secure, and it's geared specifically for music purposes, so it really does a better job of finding exactly what you want to listen to. The Amazon features are going to be the same as what you'd find on other Alexa devices, so you can do things like ask about the weather or control other compatible smart home devices. What you may notice, though, is that Google Assistant is not included, so you won't be able to control Google-based smart devices from it, but it can be controlled through other Google Assistant enabled speakers. From Sonos, that's going to include all the voice enabled products except for the Era 100 and 300 and of course the Move 2. You also have the amazing Sonos S2 app, which is still arguably the best wireless home speaker app out there. It does a great job consolidating all your music streaming services into one location and makes it super easy to find exactly what you're in the mood to listen to. You can also use the app to set bass and treble levels, set a volume limit, check the battery and the network status, or create a stereo pair with another Move 2 for expanded stereo sound. And speaking of sound, the 2 is noticeably better than the original. The original has a single tweeter and a single mid-range woofer driven by 2 Class D amps. The second gen has the same single mid-range woofer, but now you get 2 tweeters all driven by 3 Class D amps. Now, having that second tweeter creates great stereo separation that you don't get with the original, and it's an overall better experience if you're using it as a single speaker. It really opens up, though, if you pair it with another Move 2 for a true stereo setup. They don't list the size of the drivers in these, but it seems like the bass is a little better on the Move 2 than the original, and the high frequencies are more prominent and well defined with that extra tweeter. Something to note, though, is that although it can operate as a stereo pair, they can't be used as rear channels in a Sonos home theater setup. Kind of a bummer, but they have the Era 100s and 300s that work great for that purpose. The Move 2 is a terrific option if you're in the market for a portable Bluetooth speaker that sounds great and offers a long-lasting battery. It's a perfect first Sonos speaker for someone looking to get into the Sonos ecosystem, or it can make a great addition to an already established system. However you cut it, the Move 2 is definitely worth a listen. If you have any questions on the Move 2, or you need any assistance finding the right Bluetooth speaker for your budget, be sure to give our audio experts a call here at Abt. We're always happy to help. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all the great products we carry here at Abt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.